is 61 years old. He's just been diagnosed with diabetes. Yeah, I wouldn't cheer for that either. It's fucked up. He's old enough where I feel like it won't affect him, and he told me this at the end of last month. He was like, yeah, you know, diabetes, man. I already have high blood pressure. Been taking meds for that for years. And, you know, diabetes runs in my family. And I'm like, nigga, I'm in your family. Like, thanks, bro. Okay. So that kind of inspired me to do Dry January. My first time doing it, I succeeded. I did 30 days, no alcohol, and I wish I could be prouder of that. Did y'all know that non-alcoholic drinks cost just as much as alcoholic drinks? I pretty much saved no money. I spent all the money that I would have spent drinking regular stuff. Like, it was hard a little bit too, just like some days, being at like a party or something, like having like athletic IPAs or like Heineken Zeros and like things like that, you know? Like, how do recovering alcoholics do this for real? Because it doesn't matter if you go like 5 years no alcohol, 10 years no alcohol, 15 years no alcohol. You always got to refer to yourself as a recovering alcoholic. I'm from New York. Do you know how many times I've seen people move to New York and 5 minutes later being like, I'm a real New Yorker? Like, nah, that's not... You are not a real New Yorker. You are a recovering Ohioan. 5 years, recovering Ohioan. 10 years, recovering Ohioan. 15 years, y'all get it. I'm handing out the chips, okay? Check-in culture is a thing in New York. You gotta check in with me if you're gonna call yourself that. That's just... Man, I voted for Joe Biden, but don't judge me too harshly for that. I voted for him. I don't like him. I don't, because the only action I've seen him take since becoming president is like facilitating the genocide in Gaza and that time he fell off the bicycle. The bicycle shit was like, that's when I knew we had like a lame dude in like the White House, because like, he didn't even try to spin that into some like propaganda. He didn't like try to be like cute with it. He wasn't like, oh yes, I did fall off. But that's the beauty of this great nation of ours. We fall, but we get back up. Didn't even do that. He fell off the bicycle, got back up, and then Roe v. Wade got overturned. I don't know, I'm a fan of gatekeeping if you're like poor. If you're poor like me and you gatekeep, yes, keep doing that, okay? If I don't tell you the restaurant I'm at, it's not that I don't fuck with you, I just need to keep the budget down, you know what I'm saying? I need to like, I shouldn't even be eating here, but I'm gonna keep eating here, so you're not gonna find out and ruin this for me, you're not. And then the evil gatekeeping is like, me at Dwayne Reed trying to get a toothbrush and I gotta like push the button and get the motherfucker to come and give me the toothbrush like a child. Like, gentrification has really like done a number on me, because I was in the Dwayne Reed the other day and none of the items were locked up and I got mad nervous. I'm like, yo, I'm just a customer, man. I'm just trying to buy this nasal spray, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a criminal, I'm just a nigga from New York, that's it, that's just... Like, you know, other gatekeeping that's like messed up. J. Robert Oppenheimer. Hey, man. He should have gatekept the atomic bomb. I mean, I fucked with Japan. You didn't have to do all that, man. That was crazy. Like, incest porn is cool. Listen. I'm not seeking it out. That's just what's hot in the streets right now, you know? Like, incest porn is going on like a Lil Wayne feature running, like, you know, it's big. It's like, it's inescapable. You can't... Everyone's fucking somebody. That's just what the vibes are in the industry, I guess, right now. As a consumer, I guess, you know? Yeah, man. The thing, like, I gotta watch it with the sound off, because I don't need every line of dialogue being like, oh my god, I'm fucking my aunt, man, this is great. Like, I am trying to go to work and you just ruining the vibe for me right now, man. I gotta like just turn it all the way down, you know? That's like porn in general though, isn't it? Like, it be taking me out the story, because I'm like, why are you just repeating the general premise or like, you know, just giving away like just plot speak. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like imagine if y'all were watching The Sixth Sense and every line, every scene, Bruce Willis is just sexually being like, yo, isn't it crazy how dead I am the whole time right now? Isn't it crazy? I have a couple of friends, Christian and Niles, in fact. Those are the two friends who refer to me as Eric Adams. Yeah. I'm offended, but fuck it. You know, there's some similarities there. There are some similarities there, man. You know, like I be partying and stuff. You know, I like to gallivant. You know. I spend the money I have on stupid shit all the time. Like, that's just, he be doing that, you know? But it's like, man, like, I hate Eric Adams so much, because he's just, why you gotta be, like, New York has not had a good mayor in my lifetime. That's like, I think, maybe Dinkins was cool, but after that, it's been like just a shit show, man. Libraries are closed on weekends now because of like policies that he enacted, like, just because you're recovering from your long nights of debauchery doesn't mean you gotta make the whole city recover with you. Like, it's nonsense. Like, y'all been looking at me for a few minutes now, and I feel the need to apologize. I'm sorry, y'all, but I am not into anime. I get why y'all would assume that based on the way I look and speak, and but I grew up watching other things. I grew up watching this little show called One Tree Hill. Okay. Yeah, we got some Tree Hill heads in the house, yeah. If you haven't seen it, One Tree Hill is a WB/CW teen drama about these two half-brothers named Lucas and Nathan. They both hate each other, but then they're both made captains of the high school basketball team, so they have to learn to work together, overcome their differences, and they're both white men. I did not grow up watching anime like that. I did grow up watching science fiction. Like, there was a black dude on the team named Skills. He wasn't even the most skilled on the team. Man, I want to say shout out Christian, shout out to Niles. Thank you all for being here.
Y'all give a Prado. Nobody explains why.